Judge Juan Merchan, who convicted President Donald Trump of 34 counts, has a $15 million problem. What is it? Well, we're going to explain that by way of a video and a slide deck. A small request to all of you, please like this video. This is important because in such cases, typically, when the information is made available to the judge should recuse himself or herself from this case. But it did not happen in this case. What exactly happened? We're going to go through that. Remember, my political leanings are independent, and I like to see that fairness is there. And I believe there are some questions that the judge needs to answer here. First, I'm going to show you a video where the host is asking 𝗏𝗏 Patel, who's the FBI director appointee now, he has to be confirmed, of course, who he's explaining what happened. And then I'm going to give you some more details on what the backdrop of this case is. Certainly, something smells rotten. Here we go.
Unprecedented. It's just amazing that he would say that.
It's shockingly unconstitutional, Trace. It's great to be with you, and I'm here to announce on your show a measure that I'm working with Congress that should be Congress's bread and butter. And I'm calling for the subpoenas to be issued to Judge Merchan's daughter's company, who made $15+ million from the illicit information pouring out of her father's courtroom. I want to know the bank records, because money doesn't lie. Yep. I want to know how deep it is and how much of it went to the family and how much of it is going to the family after this false conviction. And then we need to investigate the FEC actual violations that this judge and his family conducted, because he should never have been overseeing this trial to begin with, because of the illicit campaign money that was flowing through there, and the unconstitutional due process violations are only the beginning. So America is calling for accountability of our judicial system, and Congress is the only lever that has it, and I'm hoping for one or two brave members of Congress that I'm talking to issue those subpoenas ASAP.
So what does 𝗏𝗏 Patel want? And this was much before his name came up for a nomination as the director of FBI, and now you know history. You can also see there Pam Bondi, who is the nominee for the Attorney General, and she is actually going through her confirmation process. Yesterday she was very feisty, answered all the questions. I thought she was very impressive. Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens, because there's a vote that will be taken, and if she is going to be the next Attorney General of the United States of America. Now, what is the case here? What exactly happened? So I bet you this is not an isolated incident, and that there are several such incidents that will show how the Democrats stage managed all their allegations against Trump over various cases that are in different courts. You know that one other case in Georgia collapsed completely because of conflict of interest. And here is the one that I was talking to you about, Juan Merchan and his daughter. Here we go. Judge Juan Merchan, a Colombian American. He was born in Colombia and he came to the United States, studied here, became a judge, and his daughter are under scrutiny. The incoming FBI chief, 𝗏𝗏 Patel, announces collaboration with Congress, calling for subpoenas against Judge Juan Merchan's daughter, Lauren Merchan, and her company alleged to have made $15 million from illicit information leaked from her father's courtroom. The more we see of 𝗏𝗏 Patel, the more we understand why the Democrats are betting themselves over his likely appointment as the head of the FBI. Expect those hearings to be something else. Last year, in August, Judge Juan Merchan and his daughter, Lauren Merchan, were under investigation by the House Judiciary Committee. Already they have been investigated. When it starts smelling like this, the right thing for the judge to have done was to recuse himself. But he did not do that. The Congress committee actually issued a subpoena to Lauren's company. Lauren Merchan works for Authentic Campaign, a progressive campaign firm founded in 2018. Look at this. All these things came up just recently. 𝗤𝗏𝗏 Foundation, this one, Equality Lab. There are many other things here. It's not just one or two. They used a certain template, cut and paste and cut and paste. That's what happened. Now, Rep. Jim Jordan of Ohio stated that the firm earned $9 million from public records with ties to Kamala Harris and Joe Biden's campaigns in 2019 and 2020. The subpoena demands that documents related to Kamala Harris's campaign and communication with Judge Merchan and any mention of the Donald Trump indictment. Essentially, what they're looking for is the smoking gun, that the Harris campaign may have said, we're going to pay you so much money, not directly to you, but to your daughter's company, in exchange for you to convict Donald Trump. Easier said than done, right? Well, let's see. Republicans allege Judge Merchan lacked impartiality due to his daughter's political work. Former President Donald Trump and allies accused Judge Merchan of being highly conflicted during the hush money trial. So the legal team of Trump did bring it up. I've seen many instances where the lawyer came out after the proceeding and made some statement saying that the judge should be recusing himself. But he did not. And Trump went on to be found guilty on 34 felony counts. I also told you about this one juror who called his cousin to say that we are going to convict him. And that is also a no-no. They should have declared a mistrial at that point. But this judge did not see it that way. Social media posts from Trump targeting Merchan and his daughter led to an expanded gag order. So basically, every time Trump made comments critical of the judge would turn around and put a gag order saying, thou shalt not open your mouth. And this thing became bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And finally, Trump stopped talking about it altogether. Now, former U.S. Attorney John Fishwick stated that Congress has broad powers to investigate such incidents and that this should have been, investigated. They're going to ask some tough questions of the judge as to why he did not recuse himself, knowing that there were so many linkages between his daughter and Democratic Party leaders. Who are all the people who donated? That's the most important thing. And I'm going to give you that information. Some high-profile Democrats have paid the daughter of the judge overseeing Donald Trump's case. The money is close to $13 million in the first 6 months of 2024. So this is very, very recent. It's not something over a period of 5 years or something. 13 million in just last 6 months in 2024. That marks an 86% increase from the 6.8 million her firm received during the same period in 2022. Adam Schiff, he's the current senator from California, and he gave $4 million. Gretchen Whitmer, her PAC, Political Action Committee, paid a retainer of $8,000 a month, totaling $76,000 since July 2023. Other Democratic clients are Senators John Tester, Cory Booker, Tina Smith, and Tammy Baldwin, all collectively paid six-figure numbers. In May 2023, former President Trump's attorneys requested Judge Merchan's recusal, citing his daughter's financial and professional connections to Trump's political adversaries. Trump's legal team argued, like I said, they argued, but unsuccessful. Here is a kicker. Lauren Merchan's company continues to receive donations from various political bigwigs in the Democratic Party. Even today, this is happening, and they are going to completely be brazen about it and hope to ride it out. That's all I can think of. Now, so far, the Senate majority, that is at that point Democrat, Political Action Committee has paid Authentic Campaigns $15.2 million, according to campaign finance disclosures. That's what 𝗏𝗏 Patel was saying, that he would be able to follow the money to find out where it finally went. These financial engagements have led to scrutiny, especially considering Judge Merchan's role in high-profile cases involving former President Donald Trump. There are not one, but I think more than one cases where he is the judge. Amazingly, the docket always found him to be the person judging Donald Trump. Why is that? That will be the other question asked. I mean, there is a bevy of judges, right? Why just this one person? A lot of questions. That's what I'm asking. I'm not casting any aspersions at this point of time. All I'm asking is, how come everything inadvertently lands on this particular judge's docket? So these are all tough questions, and only the judge can answer them. And I think they have decided to brazenly write it out. I don't know for how long the good people of New York are going to tolerate these stomping Democrats and vote them all out lock, stock, and barrel. Unfortunately, the election laws have been weakened, I must say, not just there, but also in California. These things need to be reversed. So this is a situation that is going to be taking some time to solve itself. So let's hope and pray that an overwhelming majority of the people who live in the states of New York and California vote against the Democrat, so that no matter how many shenanigans they try, they end up losing. And this card needs to be balanced. 70% Democrat in the state of California, and I don't know what it is in New York, but I'm willing to guess that it's about 60% or thereabouts. So this is the situation as it stands now. We need a more balanced, a more working congressmen and women who are reflecting what the people that they represent want, not some political interests. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.